What's up, everyone? I'm back and playing Hertz Craft episode 70. Finally, I'm back on this world. And today's episode, I am going to be working on this grand new project. It is one of the other buildings that is on the sideline. If you can see here, I have finished this building. It is finished, 2 stories. That is the only ways because I don't want this beautiful big thick big tower to not be like overlooked. And and I have been very busy as well because I have been cooking up on building lately, and I have been feeling a little bit more excited to finish. Sometimes I get very interested of doing this thing because look at this. Look at the pattern. It may be different, but hey, at least it's different and shows more color than just being plain old stone. Stone. Stone is yes, that stone. Stone. Yes, that stone is getting into good use, and they're not sitting on a chest just saying, "Hey, please save me, help me, use me, do anything, please." Yes, I'm good, and I hear their cries, and I'm going to put them into good use, and not been sitting on a chest for cooking up in the sunlight. Like, look at this, look, sunlight, sunlight outside my door, out of my window, not my door, because it sounds like I'm at my front door or in my backyard. that's what it. That's what if I say that every time. Every time when I say outside, it means outside my door. That sounds like I'm just outside or next to the door. But I'm not actually at the door. I'm actually just sitting inside, just working on this monstrosity project. Not monstrosity. The monstrosity project would come in a due time. And all of my stuff is already getting into work. All work is being done very, very quickly. Come on. Yeah, so right now I gotten this small little guy because I wanted a little bit more space for. There wasn't much of space ever since I did not calculate about how much space this building had, so I had to stick with just going a rectangular instead of like a square shaped. But hey, at least it worked. It works. Sorry, I had some Costco pizza, and it was delicious. Oh man, shut it, zombie villager. Oh, at least you have brains to know where you're going, unlike the other villagers. The other villagers, they can't even, they don't even know how to drop. They don't know how to get up and down. The only thing they do. Where is all the? You guys are irresistible for my stench. Ooh, I probably do smell because I didn't put deodorant last week, or a few days actually. Actually, I did it the other day. But hey, at least. But the stink. The stink is bad, 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 bad. Every time when I put some strong odor. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is my chance. Snipe. Oh man. Oh, come on. Well, I can't even get them. Well, I'll just go get get back to work. Gotta go back to work. So yes, I've been lately working on some projects. And from my last episode, I've been very busy on trying to find ancient debris. Ancient debris has been one of my projects to go get because I need a lot of it because this is Hertz Craft, so I needed so I have the armor for that. I but I just needed to do my projects because I like to build a city that actually functions for a real planning. And I'll build everything for you guys. And I ain't giving up I ain't giving up until without a fight. Ah, there's the guy who's been moaning in my who's been moaning a lot. Who's been moaning? That moaning is driving me nuts. And I'll drive me no more nuts if those guys go crazy, crazy driven for some meat, some meat. But I'm not that concerned, at least for right now, because let's just say zombies, they have a little bit of the brute strength, like these guns, but they're not good, but not on their minds. The mind is the weakest for them. They only know brute strength, these big guns, but not with the brains. The brains is what they fail. I have both of them. I have strength. I have the knowledge. Anyone can be strong and have the knowledge as well. It's not that hard. It's you just knowledge, you plan, you study, you perfect anything. It's always useful. Trust me. And probably plus some protein on the side. And plus you're gonna have the choice if you want to eat meat or not eat meat. But do not listen like to vegan crazies, like the vegan teacher, the vegan guy who's like a completely crazy. But do not listen to them. Just keep your mouth, just keep it quiet and listen, but be quiet, just so they know if you just hear them but ignore what they're trying to tell what to do to you. Just like they'll see what kind of fools they are when they don't when they stop talking and look at our faces. If they say I'm like this, or just do like this, and they just find this, they just ran out. Yeah, but I'm not being rude to vegans. Vegans are more peaceful and passive. If anyone doesn't know passive, it means people are just peaceful, not rough hardy destructors. They're very passively peaceful. They're passively peaceful. And they do not have the encouragement for destruction. And especially for gluten-free people. Gluten-free people, I understand they don't want, it's their entire genetics of not even eating gluten, like bread and stuff, or pizza rolls. Only gluten-free is what they have to do. But I feel bad because feel bad if they even have a gluten pizza. I'll feel bad, like they're going to have some big problems in their symptoms, which I'm very sorry for. But I'm not discouraging what kind of food products I eat. I eat whole tons of stuff that people say unhealthy, but at least I burn it off. But I gotta watch out for my probably do dieting when I during summer and probably during probably do it when I'm adult because I don't grow when you're at an adult age. The adult age you kind of get age out of the growing process. So it's easy for anyone to just try to eat and try to just be a little bit try to get a little bit okay. I'm losing my train of thought here because I'm hearing all these get out, get over here. Ow. Get over there. You don't earn my Oh, come on. They're really getting on my nerves. I probably know what's the problem. It's probably all these mobs that are hiding in the dark. Holy cow, is this entire place filled to the brink with Yeah, I'm stuck in. Okay, I'm in a good place to sleep now. Okay. I think I'm gonna start lighting every building here. Every last slick of no light needs to be lit up. So light it up, light it up, to the fire. Oh, 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 oh. In the dark, dark, go. Oh, 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 oh. In the dark, dark. Ooh, look. Boom. Okay, I think this is actually useful. This will equal out. Ooh, I'm itchy behind my ears. Probably with this cover that is is just aging away. I've been having these for like 4 months now. They're actually useful for me. And very useful indeed. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what's the... Oh! Holy cow. Holy cow, I didn't notice this is filled to the brink. Holy cow, this is... Maybe it's better for me to start putting some lights in. Oh my gosh. I need to start putting lights now or never. Yeah, actually, yeah. Where is he? Where is he? Where? I want to tell that guy to stop. To tell him to stop being a turkey and start paying rent. This is democracy here. This is capitalism. Welcome to capitalism, Bones. Here we just do. Here in the capitalist city of New Zarahemla, we do not discriminate people by just kicking them out of their homes. This ain't Nauvoo. This is literally Nauvoo or Illinois. This is a city where I will actually keep people who are peaceful and wants to keep their commandments into that temple over there. That temple is belonging to the children of Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I am not discouraging the true Lord and Savior right here, right now. I'm keeping the Lord's prayers and peace all by my heart, might, mind, and strength. And I will love God, keep my covenants, and use His priesthood to serve others, beginning in my own home. And I follow that very deeply to my core. And I am not saying this for social media influencers. I am influence. I keep my words. I keep my words strong and faithful to the Lord, but I don't squander it. People who squander it is not at fault. You can still repent, but if you don't and cause havoc for this church, I fear a great destruction of your future, which I have for everyone to understand. Being LDS isn't easy when you're on a missionary. The missionaries across the world, we serve for great purposes. We serve to help people. We help tribes of Africa. Help the people in the Philippines, in Indonesia, Cambodia, Thailand. And we're trying to teach our Book of Mormon actually for peace, not violence, and cause danger for everyone. We're trying to teach everyone we're not animals. We're people. We're trying to resurrect a fallen world that is split by just petty revenges, ego, and just destruction. And I am not discouraging the true faith of Lord. And the church has been peaceful and not been discouraged. The discouragement we have is I've endured enough from it, but I have been getting my foot into protecting the church, not by destroying it. But destroying the church is not my game. Destroying the church can't be destroyed, because if you do not have the strength, take like an influencer. An influencer thinks they can destroy a church by being a very big, heavily influencer. Well, that they might be right in their petty little mind, but in our hearts, you cannot destroy the church. We do our work thorough, and we care about the people more than just being a petty little troublemakers, petty little egoists on influencers. Influencers can say whatever bad things, but we keep our silence because we do not have a big fat ego in our heads. And that's a fact. We do not have egos. Like, seriously, when I go to church and there's no one with a big fat ego. Everyone is just being peaceful. They're loving, they're caring, they're actually respecting people than just being petty. We care about unity. And everybody else, they can go fight over whatever they believe and say they're superior or something. But we're not here. But the LDS Church, we're not actually here to cause trouble. We're here to bring peace, not violence. Violence is only fueled by movement of pettiness, ego, and fear that they're actually giving a falsified doctrine, which in my eyes, they're just being scared because somebody is threatening with it. This is why people are not joining the church, and that is why people are trying to discourage us. They call us any kind of name just to get clicks, or just not even join us for the great peace. They just care. They care about trying to get followers, not not for the good reasons, for the good Lord. This is why this is why I stand with this is why I stand on the LDS side, because we never get ourselves into politics. We care about trying to fix a broken world with all the pettiness. All the pettiness needs to be get rid of needs to be written on this world. But we can't do that without people who have fallen to be we come back. People have to can come back stronger, better, stronger, and more resilient than their former shell. Than their shell. The shell is when you get out of that shell, you can actually build something without destruction. It is how much the world can change when you are doing something for the better, not for not for petty egos, but for good reasons. People should know that everything is at hand to build the future. The future is in our grasp, and we can actually build something. Just like these buildings. These buildings have been a structure to preserve and to protect the people, not squander the people into into slavery. This is why, people, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is standing here and standing here for a good purpose, a purpose that actually shows up for people who are in need. And we do not care about lecturing people. We care about teaching people, not discouraging people. This is what the doctrine I follow has been strong in my path and in my entire childhood. This isn't going to replace the Bible. The Bible is completely is irreplaceable. But the Book of Mormon, it's another truth. Another truth that God is here and actually blessed the people in the ancient Americas. All Hispanic, all Hispanics, yeah, you are not. Your people haven't missed Jesus. He came to you in the city of Bountiful. If you read our scriptures, you might find it. But this is old, this is not like new, but old. And this old doctrine is old enough to show that we have been documenting hard to find all the history of all the people around the world is all united under one strong unifying force. And this force is not going to give up, and we are not here to give up on trying to rebuild the glory of the Lord's world. The Lord's world will be reclaimed back into peace, not war and chaos. Those go to troublemakers like Kim Jong-un, the Iranian government, the Cuban government, and all the other countries in the world. They can go cause trouble and war if all they can want. But I will never support the eyes of trouble of evil. The evil can go send down to the demon, and he can go swallow up all the nukes and bioweapons, name it, bullets, guns, name it. But I will never join the likes of the devil himself. He has burned so many bridges and ruined so many hearts of the people, and making these cultures like LGBTQ. That is not God's image. That is an image made by man that actually wants to be influenced by man and Satan. This is why I'm This is why I discourage. Do not talk about LGBTQ, because LGBTQ don't have some high. Don't give me some. They don't have morals for any purpose. They don't have any morals. They only just care about lecturing people. This is why this is a big difference with the LDS Church. The LDS Church do not get try to be in controversial things that are made by people who want to be influencer stars, and probably by news people. The news people can go talk whatever they want. They're just not permitted to just saying they are superior than the other news group. And that is why we don't talk about politics, because the public wouldn't see that way, because it's just there, but in blind sight. And that's a problem I have for everyone. They always believe something, but it's not always but it's not actually a permanent suggestion for, like, all the destruction on at Iran. That's only the only thing it's just being targeted is just facilities, not cities. And plus, Iran's been more controlled by government, and that is why all the destruction of the world is being caused. It's because of all this talks of just nationalizing businesses and just making higher costs of citizens to use. Yeah, that is not a good government. This is a government of just squandering their people this is squandering people, and this is a squandering I will not allow a government to just use on people. People who use this video probably to go use against Donald Trump. If Donald Trump sees sense in my videos, he can probably see the acts of people like you would. But unlike all you guys who follow me, you understand that I am a strong believer in the Lord and Savior. But I have some strong doubts but there's strong doubts from other people who are not religious in the LDS Church. Well, I'm not discouraging anyone. They have their beliefs. And if they stick strong to their beliefs, they are strong, and I don't discourage them. But it's only your future that I'm scared of. Would you be controlled by demons, or controlled by people who doesn't care about you? I care about you guys. I care about how much you've done for the world, and I care more about doing things right than wrong. Right and wrong is right or wrong. If you do kindness for the Lord, you will see the future of the world. You will see the celestial kingdom. You can actually see your grandparents, that you see relatives or people you actually liked. This is not a threat. This is actually a good sign. The Lord is calling more of us to stand up and teach all of our brothers and sisters who haven't even learned or did baptisms. We do baptism for the dead, for the people. We do fun activities for the people, for all of us and for the people. We're not here to gloat. We're here to set a standard for peace, not war and conflict. The war and conflict has been dead for so long. It is time to bury a hatchet. The hatchet must be buried and destroyed. We are done making more discouragement of mankind. And and this is why, people. Discouragement of man is man and women are of humankind is discouragement of all people. And I am here to and I here want to fix those wrongs and build a better life for people who are trying to survive and try to get out of a messy situation. A situation that actually needs to be fixed. And the fixing I will fix. Even if no one will help, I will help for all of mankind. I stand with the strength of all my mind and my wits, but I use my faith in people who actually respect me. And I respect the ones who actually respect me. And that is a promise I will keep to my grave and to the celestial kingdom. And that is why, people, be of good faith that the Lord has came to help us all. And that is why, people, I stick to my beliefs of the church, and the church is true. Amen. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe and watch all my videos down below. In the meantime, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. And also, this is a long time saying, I actually am very proud that I'm back and actually finished 2 projects that are actually finished. This is good because I'm following back on track onto my world. And that is why, people, build what you like to build. Build not what you feel. Build like what you want people say, but build what you want to do. To do. And that is why, people. So I'll see you guys, and also I'm going to be live streaming soon, so I'll see you guys today, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.